What would you say, Simba, is the most striking thing that differentiates the feminine and the masculine when it comes to body connection?
Basically, it's the setup of structure that we have that is very different, right? So being physical is a strong way of being connected to your body for a lot of men, like physical labor, working outdoors, being in nature, using your body, right? Because it really gets you out of your head and into connecting to working with something, touching something, molding it, pulling it apart, putting it together. It really goes from mind to body, and you make something very tangible, right? So it doesn't become so abstract that I'm up and ruminating in thoughts. I actually feel I'm creating something, I'm doing something physically. So that's, I would say, is one of the main aspects. But also to really feel a connection and caring for something besides yourself, nurturing and actually wanting to take care of some family members, when people become fathers, or when siblings gets kids, or family members or cousins or whatever. It's usually very heart opening, right? That you start to connect to your heart as a man. And I've seen this a lot. My background is in martial arts. I saw a lot of fighters, really good fighters in mixed martial arts. When they got kids, they couldn't continue fighting, right? Because there was no fuel, there was no that competitiveness, that kind of sometimes anger that can drive you into being a good fighter. It wasn't there, right? Kind of starts to dissipate off you, right? Because you start to connect to the heart.
They get all
And then,
mushy.
yeah, you get all mushy. You get all soft.
You don't want to
And
hit
don't get me
everyone.
wrong, you need a balance. You can't be all mushy all the time, right? You need a balance in it. But if you're always hard and always rocky and pushing everyone aside, you're out of balance too. So they usually find the other side, right? I'm in balance. Yeah, they get a little bit mushy, but that's fine.
You always been a little bit mushy, but what
I am.
what would you say it was the big shift for you when you realized that you started to really go from head to body?
I think the main thing for me, or what comes to me, was TRE. The journey I have and have had with tension and trauma releasing exercises, which is one of the modalities that we teach. It's really about connecting to your body. Like, I had a concept of what it means, I had an idea of what it means, I had a habit of what it means. But once your body starts to move and you're not consciously doing it, when it comes from your nervous system, something happens to you. You become aware of, this is not my thinking mind moving my body. The body can move without this thinking voice. What is going on, right? And that kind of can start a conflict or confusion, or you feel a lack of control. For me, since I'd done a lot of body work, I was like, oh my God, this is just next level. This is just amazing. Wow, my body's actually talking to me. It's actually doing all of these amazing things. So needlessly to say, I was really involved in it from an early get-go. But I think it was, yeah, going from thinking to feeling and having a tangible way of doing so, a practice that doesn't involve psychology or having to go to an emotion or to a certain memory. It's just, you just drop right into your body and you see the results. It's not like someone asks you, okay, feel your body. And you're like, oh, I have no idea how I feel my body. You get nervous. Here you actually see your body moving when you relax into it. So it's very tangible. And it ties back to what I said in the beginning, like, you create something with your hands, you do something. So it becomes very tangible that you are in your body, because you can see something is happening and you feel something is happening.